there is more and more fire and smoke enveloping the very top of the building. And as fire crews are descending on this area, it does not appear that there's any kind of an effort up there yet. Now remember, oh my God.
That looks like a second plane.
So you have no idea right now?
Oh, there's another one. Another plane just hit. Right, oh my God, another plane has just hit. It hit another building. Flew right into the middle of it. That was definitely looked like it was on purpose.
It appeared to bank sharply and smash directly, perhaps purposefully, into, oh my goodness,
oh God,
there's another one. Oh my goodness, there's another one.
This seems to be on purpose.
Oh my goodness,
plane?
Now it's obvious, I think, that there's a second plane just crashed into the World Trade Center. I think we have a terrorist.
We all know what day today is, and today is not like every other year that's been before it. Today is the 10-year anniversary of the attacks that happened on September 11, 2001. And I think for all of us who were old enough, we have vivid memories of that day and what happened. And everybody has a story of what happened that day and what they went through and how they learned the news and how what they saw on the television. And you know, I don't remember much what happened the day before that. I don't remember much of what happened later that week, but I absolutely remember many, many things about that day. Most people do, unless you were, you know, not old enough yet to really grab hold of that information. I don't know, it's hard for me to talk about something like this in a vlog, because what do you say? What do you say? I mean, it's 10 years later and it's still shocking, and you still, when you see footage of what happened, it's like you're reliving it all over. At least for me it is. And I feel like every year when they play like this, you know, the stories on the TV and like documentaries and stuff, I feel like every year I learn a new story about something that happened that day, and there's so many different perspectives and so many different lives were happening at once. I think that's something that people today will always have in common, is the memory of that day. And on that day, we all felt scared and we felt weak and vulnerable. But at the same time, that is a day that we all came together as a community and helped each other out. Brave people. Not, I mean, of course, the firefighters and the police officers and the medical service and doctors and all of the emergency service, you know, people on that day. There's not one of them that isn't a hero. But then there's also people whose jobs it wasn't to save people, and they did, because they didn't want to leave anybody behind. As many people that didn't get out, unfortunately, died or got severely injured. At the same time, many people did get out because of other people's bravery or just like care for other people's lives, and, you know, selflessness. I think we can all look back at that as kind of a victory. You know what I mean? Every day we battle choices that we make, and we wonder, what what decisions we would make in a situation like that. And I think that day was such a great example of people making the right decisions. Me personally, I didn't know anybody, thankfully, that, you know, died on that day. But at the same time, it's still very unreal. And it makes you think, like, how far we came in 10 years. And, you know, it seems like a long time. It really is a long time. We've been at war, I think, since then. And, but I mean, in 10 years we captured and killed Saddam Hussein. We killed Osama bin Laden. Unfortunately, a lot of our troops have died. Friends, neighbors, colleagues, family. Brave, brave people. I think since that day, we recognize that we're all a family, and we can all be brave. And I don't really even know what else I have to say about it. I hope that within the next 10 years we can even further move on and move away from that, and at the same time hold that strength that we had and still have, and just hold on to it and make it grow and make something out of it. For those of you who are personally affected by losses during that day, my thoughts go out to you. And I hope that we can all just keep moving forward, because that's the only direction we can go from here. I'm sorry, I try to like keep really like political and you know, big stories like this. I try to keep depressing stuff out of the vlogs. Political views and religious views and all that stuff that really can be controversial. I try to keep it out of the vlogs, but I think it's an important day, and I really think that I should share it. So that's why I felt like I should talk about it. If you guys feel comfortable, if you want to share the story that you remember from that day, you can leave it in the comments. I love to read it, and if you guys post it, then I will also write mine. I don't feel like talking about it. I don't think, you know, I don't want to fill up the vlog with it, but I just thought that I should bring it up and talk about it, because it's an important day, and it's something that we should never forget. So, stay strong. I think I'm just going to leave it at that today. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. Let today be what today's going to be, and that'll be that. So everybody pay your respects, and thanks for being such a great audience, and for being a part of such a great nation, and that's all I got today. So let's take this day back. Let's make it a happy day, and a day where we can remember and be strong and be united. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I love you, and keep watching. See you tomorrow.